Blitz would say that because he sits down to pee all the time.
I do.
Do you? The only time I did that was at Walmart when I was just bored, and I would just sit down and play Hearthstone and stuff. Like,
How long
I'd
do
be-
you pee for?
I mean, I wouldn't actually pee. I would just sit in there
When
for
I get
30,
up at night-
45 minutes.
And I don't want to turn on the light, but I don't want to miss. I don't trust myself. I sit down to pee.
Why don't you turn on the light?
Because I feel like turning on the
I think
light.
that's the bigger problem here.
I think turning on the light like fully wakes me up, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, okay. I could kind of see that. Well,
Am I weird for that?
I take a risk.
yeah, I'd say, yeah, I would just whatever. I mean, I live at home with another dude, so we don't care.
Yeah,
If you do miss the toilet, you have to clean it up, though.
but like I've never had that happen as a result of
Yeah,
my
me
system.
either, I hope. Maybe he's just cleaned it up for me. I don't know, but okay. Is Centaur still good? That's a hero I didn't see really touch that much, which means he is still good, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's good. He's in fact, I think he's even potentially better now than he was before.
Better, you say? His win rate took a dive in pubs.
So why would you say better?
Eh.
I didn't see like many of the changes, so I didn't know. I assume he's just
So-
still good if he didn't get nerfed that hard.
So here's the thing. Did you ever think that Return was like a strong ability before, right?
no, probably not.
It was just his other three abilities were good enough.
It
to
can
make
hit a
him as
tower
hero,
late
right?
game. That's about it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that meant that the strength percentage increase on Return
Yeah.
doesn't actually have an active impact on the game most of the time.
Yeah.
But now you
You
have that
actually do.
percentage damage on your double edge,
Yeah.
which is a very active ability that you can, I think you will feel the difference of that
If you
later game
use-
on a
yeah.
Centaur, right?
How do you skill him now then? Do you do
Well,
1-1-1?
we've seen two different builds. We've seen 114
Okay.
to max out on Retaliate, so he just does like I think in a laning
Insane,
phase
like-
presence it kind of makes sense if you're
Yeah.
not really going for kills.
Yeah.
You have this Retaliate where you activate it and you just like you're the king of CS. You can run at anybody you want. You have 150% increase in damage.
So he's like Elder Titan now, kind of.
yeah,
Dude, Elder.
he
Don't-
just activates it on like whenever he wants
That's
instead of having a
what's the
clunky
cooldown?
setup.
It's pretty low, right? At level 4, doesn't it?
Yeah,
scale?
but it's based more on your charges, I
Okay.
think.
Dude, I played Elder Titan against Elder Titan yesterday. If you don't block your own camp in the offlane, you just lose the lane.
Yeah.
250 damage at like level 2, and he has 600. It was Dark Seer Elder Titan. You actually just couldn't do anything. I forgot to block.
Dude,
the
the
camp.
new
That's on
surge
me.
is insane.
I like it. I think Dark Seer's definitely coming back.
I got hit by a troll that was surged, and it's not dispellable. So you're just watching a move at like 700 move speed, rampaging through you. It was great.
I don't know. I think his surge is actually like you guys have seen. I'm sure the meme, right? The Spirit Breaker,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, it actually does like 800 damage at like level 4. Like it actually is really good. I don't know. Darkseer with this new team fight meta kind of coming back, I could definitely see more play from him.
You also take the surge talent, you know, the AoE one.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
That's
it
hilarious.
dude. It's actually good. Like, it's good for some of these new carries, right? Because we've seen like Lifestealer's been coming back a little bit, even a little bit of Troll. Like Surge versus those heroes, if you just get away and like disengage and re-engage, like Darkseer kind of owns those heroes. Don't have true lockdown.
I think the main problem with him still is that he doesn't really do anything when it comes to like killing in lanes.
Yeah,
Like, a lot of the times it's one side watches the other side farm.
true. I think that was why it was good they put Elder Titan and owned us, but they banned the Slark and the Ember. Some respect for old Jay Mari, as well as a tune.
I mean, Jamari destroyed them.
Yeah, he did. I mean, they both did, right? Because they didn't do anything to attune bottom. And if you don't do anything to a Slark and your team's losing the other lanes,
He had the chillest game.
he did. That's the carry player's dream right there.
Not pressured to make any moves.
Can buy
Your
a
team's
Midas.
okay. Yeah.
I
He wasn't
imagine,
even behind. He's just like,
He
"Ah."
wasn't.
I imagine if you're a Centaur, you would actually you're okay with the matchup against Slark.
You think?
I think so now with the if you max out Retaliate,
In lane, yeah.
it's
yeah.
64 damage to hit.
You're right.
He hits you, you hit him back for 64 damage.
Yeah. And you have.
I can
you-
see that being
You
a
even have
thing.
one in stun. Like, yeah, you're probably right. Guess they just didn't want to take him. I don't think Tomato. I have not seen Tomato play him in a while. Tomato's still on old patch heroes. You got to move forward as a pro. It's go time, baby. New patch comes out. You just practice 3 random heroes. You're the next Topson. You just find those 3 correct heroes in the patch. You're Topson. You're good to go. That's a compliment, by the way, not a flame.
I mean, how could it be anything but? That guy won TI.
He did.
I didn't take
Oh.
it as a flame.
I really do think, right? Because he brought his like own 3 heroes to TI. I
Let's
think,
see.
especially as a new pet, right? Pugna.
Pugna, Monkey King, and I
He
saw a
was
lot
playing
of Lina.
Invoker. and
Invoker,
Lina.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus Wax Invoker.
I don't know. You just bring like right. He brought that like the Pugna Monkey King when only like mid one was kind of playing Monkey King middle, and like you just dominate. I feel this is the best chance to do it. Right? It's a new patch. People don't know what's going on. Like just surprise them.
That's a Rubik.
I mean,
We saw mid Rubik a lot yesterday. I think we saw it twice actually out of our 4 games.
really? Mid root.
It wasn't bad. Weehaw destroyed with it.
Have you not seen this, Grant? Mid Rubik?
It was
I've
16.
seen it.
That's
Dude.
the team.
Yeah,
Oh,
16.
16 Anitos or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Duster and Theolacor.
Yeah, that was the team that we cast.
Okay. I don't know. I was expecting more out of that, like, you know, the rivalry matchup. But Duster got dusted.
This
he really
He got dusted.
Yeah. This new Rubik, Arcane Supremacy, lets you be whatever you want.
Yeah, it does. He could probably play the 1 role if he wants.
I don't know about
He
that.
probably needs the levels, but
He doesn't right click for very much.
I mean, I haven't seen the mid root. Oh, so they finally nerfed the Tusk E ability where it doesn't work with like illusions or unit based whatever, like the Spiderling
brood,
one shot.
yeah.
Yeah, they fixed it.
That was so crazy.
I just like watched the clip on Reddit, the Wagamon when he's like, watch this. He just died in like 0.1 second. I'm like, oh, I don't even know what that ability does. I do now.
10 seconds remaining.
you know what? It still works with my
5
favorite combo,
seconds remaining.
Pango.
And why is that?
Hey, you just swashbuckle. It's 4 hits instantly,
Oh, okay, yeah.
right? So
Pretty good.
at level 4 Tusk, that means you're doing 400 extra damage with your swashbuckle.
Can you lane that, or is it too cooldown dependent? Like, if you actually
No,
just
I-
put Tusk in that,
I
you've
think
done
it's
it.
pretty good.
Okay. I think Pango. I don't know. I'm surprised we haven't seen more Pango too. Whoa. Okay. Tinker. No sigil anymore. No vision. They don't really have vision or catch for the most part. I don't know why'd they pick Tinker here. Blitz, you're the mid connoisseur.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm not sure. I think they needed some hero that like static saves
5
towers
seconds
this time
remaining.
around. And I think the
Dire
mobility
team
of this hero is
back.
pretty good. I don't know if there's like a ton of catch on the other side. And it
Do you
forces
like it
Morph
versus
to play
Morpher?
at a high HP.
Do you like him versus Morphling?
It's not bad because you force him to play at a really high health.
Yeah,
I do think that they need more, because I think BKB breaks their team. Like one BKB core would ruin them.
yeah. Agreed.
If Storm was any good at all, I would take him
10
here.
seconds remaining.
Or I think this is a pretty sick Zeus game.
5 seconds Dire team pick.
I agree with Zeus.
Yeah, I think I would take Zeus here.
But Infamous banned Pugna. Huh. Alright. I gotta ask, with my shirt, were you guys more into Daphne or Velma?
Daphne.
Daphne.
Daphne, okay.
What about you?
I think Daphne when
10
I was like
seconds remaining.
ages 6 through 12, but then I understood like Velma's like,
5 seconds
I understood her
remaining.
more, like once I turned 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Definitely a Velma guy at 13.
I mean, I'm just looking at Velma right now, and she is not
What's
made
with her
to look
leg? Oh,
very
that's his
attractive
tail.
at
I was like, what's
first.
wrong with her leg? it was Scooby's tail. We're
Radiant
good.
team pick.
Yeah, I don't know. I love that show though.
She doesn't have freckles. She has black dots all over her face. Like
You're right. It
that's she's not made to look very attractive.
Grant, did you watch Friends ever?
I actually just started watching. What was the last week? Invoker. Okay, yeah, I watched Friends. What's up?
Who do you think was the most which character are you most attracted to?
Attracted to, or did I like the most?
I guess
both.
like both.
I mean, that actually made me laugh. Who was the one guy in the committed relationship? Not Ross. Who were the other two?
Chandler and
Not
Joey?
Chandler. No, it was.
It was
Who's
Chandler.
the short one? That's Chandler. Because Ross is the.
The one in the committed relationship with
Monica.
with Monica.
Yeah, it's okay. Him.
It's
I
Chandler.
like him, and then I probably like her as well. I just like those two.
Not a Jennifer Aniston fan?
I mean, it's whatever. I liked her more as she got older, actually.
10
It's the
seconds
opposite. Like, I
remaining.
like her more older than I did when she was younger.
Big
5
Jennifer
seconds
Aniston fan
remaining.
here.
Mm.
Not so much her character on Friends. But
Yeah.
I preferred. whatever
Yeah.
her name.
I just started
Monica.
watching it like a year ago because it was on like it was the last summit or 2 summits ago, and like I would just get back to the hotel room at 10 a.m. and at nick of night it'd be from 10 to 12 or 10 p.m. Sorry, it'd be just 4 episodes of Friends, and I'd just watch. I caught up kind of.
I've never seen it.
It's all right.
I've seen. Well, actually, we saw it at the last event we worked. They had a running.
WESG.
That was the first time I'd ever seen Friends.
Yeah, that was the first time I watched it like back to back to back.
Same. That was when I was at Summit. I was like, oh, I guess I'll watch it. So who won this draft? Feels like Thunder Predator. Like right now with the Centaur Bane, like if you put Centaur Bane in separate lanes, right, you have a Sunstrike set up in each lane. Because I think Exor Invoker's back. I don't know. But then again, I liked Infamous Draft last game, but I like Thunder Predators this game. I think they have the better late game. They have the better players. It kind of feels like right now, and they have way better setup on the map with Centaur. It is Pepita Sand King though. This guy owns on that hero.
Does he?
Yeah, when he was playing like during not this King's Cup but 2 King's Cup ago, and he was like played like a middle Sand King, and then he played an offlane. It was weird, but he owned. I think you have to own on that hero. It's all positioning based.
New Sand King is even better.
The Sandstorm, man, that move is dank.
If they bring a sentry to lane, Morphling's gonna hate his life.
Yeah, you have to like win that sentry battle.
Wait, they didn't even buy a sentry on Radiant side.
He has it queued up, but he didn't buy it. Yeah.
That's greedy.
That's greedy.
Because your mid has to get a salve, so you're not going to get the sentry for some time.
Hmm?
He might not go salve with all that.
I think he should go salve.
Is this the new build? What is this?
I think it's
No-
just a
no
bunch of
talisman.
stats, right? You just sit Exort, win your lane a little.
That's like the maybe build, but now to mid, where you would go the 2 circlets, then you'd immediately turn them into Wraith Bands on heroes like TV.
Oop, and now that we just played 3 Knolls, might as well. What would happen?
I mean, they both have 9 intelligence as a result, right? So
What would happen if you get 9? If you put 2 crowns together, what would that make?
2 crowns?
Yeah. Like, would you be a double king, or what would you be?
No, you just have 2 crowns.
Oh.
One
I thought
king.
the crown is what specified you as the king.
No, I think.
so
being
it's
the
like
king
Kevin
is
Gates, right? He's got 2 phones.
Yeah, one for the
This
plug.
This king's got two crowns and
Yeah.
2 thrones.
What's the other
2
phone for?
thrones?
Oh,
One for
wait,
the
let
plug.
me see it. One for the plug and one for the
Low.
dough? For the low, okay. The dough and the low are kind of the same thing if you think about it, right? 'Cause
Wow,
if you're on
I
the
can't
low, you're
believe
getting the dough.
Cap just beat you in Kevin Gates trivia. That's
Well,
sort
he's
of
singing the radio version. I'm more on the explicit YouTube version. Well, what are the runes? 2 for 2? Yep.
Yep.
Dude, I don't know. After watching, because I watched the Thunder Predator Infamous replays last night. I was like, I got to get caught up with this, and they just smashed them. And like, I was coming in today, I'm like, maybe it'll be more even. I think these 2 teams are the most evenly matched, but apparently it's not. Thunder Predator just seems better right now. But we'll see. Can Whisper carry on his Tinker? That's the question.
Wasn't Whisper playing?
He's been playing a lot of roles too.
Wasn't he playing Monkey King?
Yeah, he
last
was.
game?
He was playing Monkey King.
They
Yeah.
gave it to Tomato this time.
Also, Grant, somebody said that you were in Twitch chat. Said that
Yeah.
you were wrong about
Well, they
The-
took it. Is it the bird thing?
the yeah, it's the first
No,
thing.
okay. It's not like you just touch the egg and you electrocute the embryo. Like, it's more of the oils leak through your hands into the egg, killing them. It's not like it's like, I am gut, boop, and then just murders it.
I'm gonna look this up now.
Okay, look it up.
Okay.
Do bird eggs humans or something? I don't know.
I don't know if that's.
Yeah, I've seen a video. We can't talk about with that, but yeah. I don't know. This top lane should be good for Infamous. Oh, that you can't waste that though. I feel like Ice Armor has a really long cooldown at level 1, doesn't it?
It also doesn't do a ton of damage.
Yeah, it's only good if I think if you're against the Centaur and you're on top of him, it's fine to use it. But you don't use it to like chase down the Bane. I don't think. It does do a lot of slow, which is insane. Like you just beat melee cores now in lane with it.
Yeah. I mean, it did work somehow.
Yeah.
Probably still gave away the Jingu stack, so.
And Sand King versus Morph. How the Sand King's bullying this Morph out super hard.
I mean, he's just going to max out Sandstorm, and I don't really know. The Morphling is low enough range that he's going to have a hard time getting into this.
Yep. Do you like that buff? I thought they
Oh,
were gonna
yeah.
like change Stun or Caustic. I did not expect a Sandstorm change, and I think it was like the best possible scenario. I like it.
I mean, I was talking to Blitz about it yesterday. The best thing about Sandstorm is that the Sandstorm buffs, then like the 2 different buffs or talents that you get,
Yeah,
they're
actually
like
means something.
insanely good now.
Yeah. But 50 health regen. That's a lot of regen.
It is
That
a
is
lot of
actually a
regen.
lot of regen.
But I think now I would still I would go the 50%.
I think there's actually like I think that one might actually be close, right? Because before you're never getting the sandstorm one, but now it's
Yeah.
like you would at least have to think. I think it probably might be better. You're right. I think it's pretty even, but there you go. Ice armor into Jingu stacks. That's the combo they're using.
Grant, I just looked it up, by the way.
Yeah.
First of all, it's the myth is that birds will abandon their young. if they
That's what
smell-
it was. I knew
They'll
there was.
just die.
I mean, they do kind of just
Okay,
die.
okay,
Your
wait,
mom
wait.
abandons you
But-
in a nest and doesn't feed you.
But it's fiction. It's an urban myth.
And where are you reading this from? Website.
I don't know. It's like everywhere.
Okay.
Scientific American.
Unless it's like
that
Reuters
is
or
a
something.
that is a very respected publication.
Yeah, Scientific
Oh,
American.
you would know. Cap just knows Sunstrike.
Yes, Scientific American.
Oh, they got
Moose.
first blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Nice.
That's like
Thunder.
exactly what I said, right? You just have Sunstrike set up, and I think in today's game you just win 2 lanes from 1 lane. It's pretty good.
Apparently, Grant. Oh, they're gonna
Snowball?
get another kill.
Is under attack.
This time on a Matthew.
Atune is not having his free farm Slark game this game. He is having the opposite.
And this is what we talked about. How Infamous. They're more about a laning.
Yeah. It's the exact same thing, right? Look at the 3 top CS. It's all dire, and it kind of was last game too. It really is all about these like early mid-game team fights.
Yeah. Now it's about because the one thing is that Thunder Predator's just better at fighting. But yeah, Grant, you were completely wrong about that.
Well, it wasn't completely right. If the mom abandons them,
No, it doesn't though. That's what it's a.
But
it's
it's
a
a
myth.
you're really gonna trust the internet.
Yeah. Why would I trust the? Where did you learn it from?
My elementary school teacher, because we touched eggs one time. Maybe they just
And
told
also,
us
it's not
that to
just
get
on the
away.
internet. Scientific American is
If you
It's
buy
actually
me,
a publication,
if you bring
so
me
it's
the
printed.
publication tomorrow that has this bird law in it,
Can I
then
slap
will
you
read
again?
it. Sure. If you find the publication that has this in it,
Okay.
and it
So-
can't be printed online, I want it from
So
the
you need-
test coast.
Yo,
store.
someone send it to the BTS
Somebody
office.
send it. If you
Please.
DM me, if you can get a hold of this,
We'll pay you like $200.
yeah,
I'm not actually getting slapped for this because that's cheating. I want you to find it. Okay. I don't know. Infamous? It's 2-1. Atune does get a kill on Schofield bottom. I don't know. I don't think that really means too much. Because it uses, like, all of Morph's regen is done. He has 1 salve, and that's it. No mana.
He's got no mana.
Doesn't oh
Zap
Okay.
him down.
That's
He
what
ends
I
up
mean.
going.
How do you just sit there like that? Oh, man.
they did get the kill on top though. Tomato
that's a
died at the
monkey
same
thing.
time, so
Assuming
both
Sunstrike.
carries die.
But Matthew's going to be the extra kill here. The burst strike
Nice.
is up.
Nice.
Good hit.
Oh.
And
Did
Yo,
he just use his health potion?
popped a healing salve for that.
Isn't his team up just a build? Isn't it just a chilling touch, more or less?
Kind.
Yeah, that like this is.
But it has a cooler name.
I mean, it's 75% slow.
that's the big
and
thing.
an
The
AoE,
slow,
I
I think,
guess.
is really good.
It's just like it's like when they gave AA Wyverns Q.
Oh yeah, it's his, yeah. I don't, know. Dude. Oh God, I don't. AA feels so like kind. I don't know what he feels like actually, but middle. That's gonna. Oh, it does hit at the very edge.
You've been
See if
teamed
Prada
up.
gets out though. He's got a fairy
Nightmare.
fire.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to
Nightmare
yell.
now. He's good.
There he gets. I mean, he could have dodged both attacks. It's whatever. He lives. That's
Just
what
being
matters.
nitpicky.
I am. I actually thought he was gonna die. I was like, why didn't he dodge the first attack? He's not gonna dodge the second one. He did. Sorry, I get nervous. You know I love the little plays, Blitz.
I know, dude.
Frank is dead.
Nice.
Goodbye,
Tomato.
Frank.
That's a big play. Solo killing him in lane. Yeah, give him the tip. Do you guys tip at all?
I tip allies unless one of my allies tells me to tip one of the enemy. They got beef or something.
And you'll do
I'm
it for
I'm
him, for
fully
the team
down to
morale?
support that
Yeah,
drama.
Absolutely.
You know, whenever I know there's team drama on the other end, I always egg it on.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah. Oh,
Radiant's bottom tower.
Two
is
does.
Sunstrike
Good
coming
enough.
in. They do have. Oh, he dodged some. No, he did. I don't think he dodged anything.
He did. Did he dodge the centaur stun?
I think he
It looked
dodged
like
the Sunstrike.
maybe. I don't think
No, he
dodged
definitely
Sunstrike.
took
He
the
that.
Sunstrike
That was a lot of-
damage.
Okay.
He took a lot.
God, what a stupid. But this bottom lane, it's going great for Pepita and Schofield. There's just a lich here now, huh?
He's just gonna sandstorm under tower because he doesn't care.
With the there's no way he died.
Toon is gonna waveform out, but it's already taken so much damage. Papita's got to get out of here though. Matthews gunning for the kill, but he doesn't have enough mana to be able to snowball. Now he's gonna be turned around with a sinister gaze. They don't have the mana to pursue Matthew either, but the tower is gonna fall, and now they can push forward. The burst strike mana is here for Papita. He's healing salved up. Don't really want to go
chase
for
him,
a
right?
tomb, but he's already used the waveform, so maybe they just
Nah, you're not
give
gonna
up
kill him.
on it. Focus on some farm.
Dude, Sinister Gaze. I will give Ice for that ability is just fun to use. You're like, oh, I'm getting out of here, and then this guy just gives you the death glare from halfway across the map, and you die. See a Whisper.
Whisper is
Ooh,
making
uphill miss by Invoker.
Hello?
Oh,
That was close.
uphill miss. Gotta expect him. I don't know. This is a scary bottom lane. And right, if you put the Sand King with the ice armor, you're doing like 90 damage over time plus his right clicks. That is actually some good synergy. I don't know, Infamous is definitely playing better, but Thunder Predator doesn't feel out of it. Even though they're more, maybe they're morphling just getting dumpstered, right? That's definitely their win condition. He's getting owned.
We're going to jump on Frank before he has his level 6. Tries to dodge the Centaur stun, but Frank actually faked it out. But now they managed to juke it around, slowing down Frank enough that Tomato can run back. So they do manage to bring down the Centaur before he can get that.
Did you like
Critical
that little play?
stampede. Bottom lane,
I
they are
like
going to be able to run over the Sand King. They brought both supports to bottom lane to make sure they finally give Attune the space he desperately needs.
Yeah, that was slick by the monkey, by Tomato. He like fake dodges the first stun and then actually dodges the second stun. That was a good play. And I mean, if Attune somehow catches up, they will win this game. And he's not, I guess he's 5th net worth. That could be a lot worse. The only problem is the Sand King like doesn't ever have to leave your lane, right? Like, I don't feel like because they're losing top lane, the Sand King can just sit there forever and just F with you.
Yeah. I don't think he's leaving.
Yeah, has a drums even.
So similar to last game, 3 out of the top 4 net worths all belong to Infamous.
It's what can they do with that farm is the question.
So we went for 1-3-1. Maxed out double edge.
I haven't seen the other one in play. I would assume that's the build, but I haven't seen like the 1-1-4. I'm assuming, like you said, like versus Slark or versus some other like more melee hero than Monkey King, it might be better. But you can't really go the Retaliate build versus like a Lich. It
No.
feels like
Well, I don't think you can go it against Monkey King either, right?
Yeah, I think they both like just out hero you.
Gonna try and run down Whisper once again. The Meteor's gonna land right on top of Deafening Blast and a sap.
My guy is gone.
He didn't even right click. He literally just died to the Meteor and the Brain Sap. Good old. It's still pure damage.
That's
right?
what killed the dinosaurs.
Brain sap.
Yeah.
Or the meat. It
He
is
got
still pure.
brain sapped by
They got
Day.
brain sapped.
Did you know? Okay, what is the one dinosaur still alive today?
Chicken?
No, it's the crocodile or the alligator. It's one of those two.
Chickens are descendants.
Are they? From what? A
Yes,
T-Rex?
birds are descendants from dinosaurs.
Are they?
Yes.
And who's gonna prove that one?
Probably Scientific America.
If they has any of them ever seen? We can test the egg theory.
Dude, have you
can
not
we test
seen
the dinosaur
Have you not
theory?
seen the shoehorn stork or whatever it's called? Dude, that thing literally looks like a dinosaur.
But how do we know what dinosaurs are unless we're the ones making up what they look like? Did any of us see a T-Rex here? That's 0 for 3. I mean, have you, Blitz?
No, I guess.
Okay.
I saw Jurassic Park, though.
God, that newest movie was so bad.
Yeah, it was.
It was actually bad.
That movie is garbage. I didn't really understand the motivation of...
Yeah,
It
of
was-
the movie.
That's true.
The bad guy was dumb, the good guy was dumb, everyone was just dumb.
You ever watched the one...
Well, you know what it was, right?
What?
It's like
Oh,
they looked
nice
at
TP
nice
cancel.
stun. Attune. Can he make it out
He
of here?
is isolated.
He's going to try and turn into a Sand King. Burrow Strike his way out of here. Actually, Sandstorm will be able to protect him. They didn't bring any vision, so
Couldn't he have just stayed there a little longer?
he was a little afraid of all
He's
the
fine.
AoE
He's
damage, I
fine.
guess.
Okay.
Anyway, they're like, you know what we should bring back? Jurassic Park. And then the success of the Jurassic Park, they're like, wait, wasn't there a sequel to Jurassic Park? Yeah, we'll redo that one too. Even
Let
though
me
it was
just
an
say,
awful flop.
The
It was
first,
awful.
the first reboot,
It was alright.
no, it was terrible. Let me
Oh,
tell you why.
I haven't seen it.
Spoiler alert, when that lady lets like 50 dudes just die off of her
I
arrogance.
thought that was going a way different way. That's good. Yeah.
Do you remember when
No.
she just sends them to their death?
I didn't actually see. I don't watch new movies.
I
I
see.
watch new Harry Potter.
Did
one,
you
it's
see that,
alright.
Austin?
Yes, yes.
Where she just
I
sends
know
them,
what you're talking
and then
about.
she's not even bothered by it. But then she sees a dead dinosaur on the ground, and she starts crying. I was like, what?
Maybe she doesn't care about humans.
I believe it was supposed to be that It does bother her, but she's trying to keep it together, and then she finally loses it when she sees the dead dinosaur. I believe that is the story that they were trying to put across.
I don't like that.
Honestly, if like a random guy died or my dog died, I'd probably be sad. Like that's her dinosaur, right?
Yeah, but it's like if you had sent me and Cap to die off of your arrogance versus your dog dying, like what's gonna make you more? Okay, maybe
Probably my
should,
dog.
I should ask that question.
Probably my dog quite a bit, actually. Sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to be bringing it real to you here. Oh, nice Sunstrike, just Nightmare Sunstrike. I actually think if you have enough setup with Sunstrike, Invoker's not broken, but really good. Right? Like at the major, when no one played him, like they just always had 2 setups, and they always got kills with it. And look at that gold lead in their favor now.
Prada trying to get out. No stuns available, so they're going to have to burst him down and almost get it, but not quite.
6 armor bane.
Now going to try and chase down Matthew. Matthew does have the snowball. Stampede out. Nice dodge.
Wow.
That was
Styled.
a beautiful play.
I thought he was going to do it before the 4th Jingu stack, but he tricked me. Tricked Tomato, and it worked. Damn, that was a really nice play. Now they have the blink. So now you have the guaranteed blink like sun. I mean, it's just a kill, right? You have double edge plus Sunstrike. I'm pretty sure everyone's dead on the other side, besides maybe the 3 Wraithbang monkey team. Wraithband. Even he might be dead. 1.1 HP. You need to put that Ogre Axe in, right? Over an Orb of Venom? Are you serious? Tomato?
Got the stun on Jaimari, but he managed to get off the invis. They lost vision of him.
So this is the second time that they've made this exact play.
Yeah. And I feel it's a good play if you have detection.
Yeah.
Like that, he's dead. Both of them are dead if you have detection, and you just forget to bring it. Come on, Infamous.
Prada knows there's only 2 left. Feeling good about that Sunstrike, Grant?
I am. I just love when like you can see a team's draft and you know what they want to do and they actually do it. I consider that good Dota. Even if it's like a complete stomp, if one team's clearly playing really good, I enjoy seeing that.
So once again, we got the 3 out of 4 top knowers, but the overall game score is going in favor of Thunder Predator.
Frank hits him.
And Frank the Tank. They have a Sunstrike
Snowball
coming?
in. They're going to be able
There it
to.
is.
Well, he doesn't have the punch, but they do have Prada, who's going to be able to come in. Brain Sap stolen by Schofield. If he managed to get this off, they'll blow up Prada. He's already dead. Lich came in, I think.
Yeah, well, look at how many sentries he has queued up now. He's like, I'm not messing up. I can't believe they buffed sentries. Were you guys surprised? That was a little thing I was surprised. I thought they were going to nerf sentries.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Did that really just happen?
Okay, that's on a tune.
That's definitely on a tune.
That's Omega on a tune. You can't be
Why are you sitting at
HP?
500 health ever?
Like,
Dude, what is with all these Morphling players, man? They're so greedy.
dude, people say people copy Arteezy, and it's true, because Arteezy does the same, and he dies just like that every time. Like, why? Like, unless you're farming the jungle, you don't have, like, if you're farming the jungle and you have a ward on the enemy team, sure. But there's no reason.
Yeah. You know they were there as well.
Yeah, you just watch your team die middle. You're like, I'll just farm 500 HP at the tier 2. A tune, please, baby. Alacrity.
Alacrity Morphling, that's going to be scary.
Yes, it is.
You missed like half the CS though.
Yeah, you did.
Come on, tune. Oh, Blink Dagger for the Tinker now. Okay, so he is, I would say, this is mildly online. Boot to Travel plus Blink means you're going to be able to farm and pretty much never die, but you still don't really do anything on team fights, right? So I give it the partial online mode.
He's gonna get a Kyanix.
I've seen some people just go straight for the Ags, but I guess you don't really need it in this game. Do you just get like Kaya Bloodstone Sheep? Do you even need Ags, or do you like have to get on Tinker?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
In this game,
Doesn't feel that good.
Radiant structures
it might still be okay. Like the laser is still gonna be really nice, in my opinion. The double rocket doesn't have the kind of value that you normally want, but it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just good. It's not.
Radiant's top
It's
tower
good.
is
I mean, at some point you want to dig on so that you can just burst this
Dire's
more.
bottom tower is under attack.
What hero lost his Aghanims? A hero lost their Aghanims. I know they've been adding them, but a hero lost their Aghanims this patch. Who was it?
Radiant's top tower has
Whose
fallen.
ulti changed? Sorry, there's a lot of heroes. I forgot because I was talking about it yesterday. I'm like, it's been a while since someone got it removed.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Good question.
Not Chain Frost, I know
don't
that.
remember.
Oh, they're defending
Dire's
this.
bottom tower has fallen.
Mass TPing in, but they do have the jump here. But Thunder Predator, they actually are going to be jump first. Prada almost goes down. Nightmares himself. Chain Frost's going to bounce around that manage to finish off the Bane, but thanks to the Stampede, they do manage to disengage. But now the missiles are coming in bit by bit. The snowball in from Schofield. Steals away for him. It jumps away before the Centaur could catch him. What a play once again from Schofield. But now the jump in from Papita will finish off the Invoker, and Infamous rolling over Thunder Predator. They thought they were going to be the ones setting up a good team fight. They're going to lose not one, but potentially two. Attune actually knocking down the tree, but turns around, tries to go for the kill on Schofield. Schofield picks up Waveform through. Now Strength morphs to be sure he's a little bit more healthy before he helps Whisper bring down the Morphling. That's 3 dead on Thunder Predator.
Did the Bane attack someone? Why'd the tower see him uphill? Like at the beginning of the fight, you saw that, right? That's how they had vision of it.
Dire are
Like,
scanning.
Yeah,
oh,
I
did
have no
that ward?
idea.
I guess that ward does give him vision. Okay, that ward just won him that team fight then.
Yeah.
Radiant's
That
top
was
tower is under
that was such a
attack.
good play. They just instantly kill him. The snowball tries to save, doesn't work. It's nice seeing
Dude,
Schofield
went out of
on the
control.
Rubik. Yeah, that was nice. And now he's 300 HP in the fountain. That's the best part of stealing. Attribute shift, heal up quicker. The fact it costs no mana still, I don't know about that. Never will.
I think they need BKBs now on Thunder Predator. It's like I would get.
Radiant's middle tower.
Is he going S and Y first?
Centaur misses the stun on Papita. Jaimari's going to be saved by the snowball. Trying to get out of that Monkey King's Wukong's commands. Papita staying alive there. The Tornado's going to toss him up in the air. Still not dead. The Fiend's Grip from the side from Prada, but there's no help behind it. So Whisper managed to get off a Nightmare, but they're going to go for the backline instead. They quickly blow up Attune. They identify him as public enemy number 1.
They're doing it now, Grant.
They are, like you said, he stole Fiends and he just instantly used it on the Morphling. Dude, that Frost armor, I'm telling you, you saw that on the Sand King. It looks like he was just dead, and then he just has Frost armor and takes 0 damage. They win another team fight, and it's all because, guess what? The Tinker bought his own dust, and he is not letting this Morphling just go Sandstorm anymore. Thank you, core players who buy your own. You guys are all right.
I feel personally insulted.
Why, you don't buy your own?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. Slots.
On a Storm especially? Like, Storm is like the biggest one to get it. You can jump on anyone in the game.
Who says I'm playing Storm?
Plus you have
Me.
You have 3 extra slots from Backpack, and now you don't even have to hold on to your own TP scroll.
Yeah. Is it the 180 gold? Is that too much?
Dude, 180 gold is... That's like a circlet.
Yeah, but what if you get 2 kills with each charge of dust?
In mid lane, they're going to get another kill onto this Bane.
The Sinister Gaze.
Just gets exploded on. And now it's Infamous that are taking the cleaner fights.
Dude, they're 5k up. It was like 1k lead for TA, ThunderP. Now just 5k. Damn.
If you're a good carry player, aren't you supposed to get like 180 gold every 30 seconds? Even 20 seconds?
I think so, why?
Just further argument for carry players buying dust.
That's true.
Radiant's top tower
Blitz
has
It's
fallen.
20 seconds of your time.
That's how you will know a good player from a bad
Radiant's
player. No
middle
offense,
tower
Blitz.
is
Like,
under
you'll see
attack.
even Ramses buys his own dust when he plays like Monkey
You're really
King
on this
stuff.
dust thing.
Dude, or a Sentry, or even an Observer ward for yourself. It's 60 gold, 65? I don't even care anymore.
Radiant's
Yeah, my
middle
off-laner
tower
can buy
has
it.
fallen.
Are you 75? Okay, I'll get there eventually. It was down to 60 at one point, right?
Yeah, it was cheap.
That's, I don't know. I just don't, why can't you guys be less greedy? That's it. Good argument. He is going BKB next on Vogue. He almost has
That's like
it.
4. That's like 4. That's like 4 creeps. That's like 5 creeps. Right about it.
Wait, for what?
For what you want me to
For
do.
1 dust?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 creeps. That's 1 wave. You can literally farm that in 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
90 gold to get a 300 gold kill.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's value.
Because it takes them off the
Potential.
map so you
That's
can farm
investing
more.
in yourself, William.
You should do that.
I don't believe in myself.
Yeah, we noticed after all you invested in
Radiant are
cryptocurrency.
scanning.
How is that? Is that just dead now? Was
Nice.
it just a phase?
Yeah, it's sort of like puberty. You just kind of...
Do it?
Yeah.
cool, I'll just put a lot of money into it. I don't think it's anything like puberty. You have a choice for one of them. I don't know. When did you guys hit puberty? I think I was like 15. I was late.
No, I said late.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Blitz was just exactly how he was when he was 8 years old, just bullying kids.
Dude, I didn't hit my gross. I was 4'10" going into high school.
Same.
Wow.
I was super short. I was very short in 9th grade.
We had this like group where you had to like mentor kids when we were younger. You know, it was like I was like 9 and I had a mentor like a 5-year-old, and that chick was huge compared to me.
She's like 5'6", you're 4'10".
Yeah, girls mature faster.
That's a tier 2. Did they finally remove that bug where you could get up to the Tinker Ward spots? Like you'd literally like blink up there and like waveform and stuff.
Oh wait.
I didn't see it in the patch, so I assume they Fanter moved it.
This move is very, very slow.
Yeah, it is. Oh, the chicken though. I'd go for the chicken.
Whisper. As long as he survives here, Schofield's on his way. He's already telekinesis 1, stolen the Fiend's grip. Now he just needs to stop Prada. They do manage to save Whisper's life in time.
You're not killing him. He went Dagon, by the way, instead of going Axe.
Yes, he's smart.
Against Marthling, that makes sense, right?
You need Dagon against.
What a weird rotation though. Like, it just took forever.
Yeah.
And then they just died. That feels like honestly a desperation play.
Toon. Gonna be stunned up. Whisper's gonna go more damage, and that's enough.
All right, Atun
is done.
not had the best game.
Yeah, he definitely. I don't know. It definitely seems like he struggles when he doesn't have a free farm game. Like he just wants to keep free farming somewhere, and he just dies more and more because of it.
I mean, he died also because he's just been greedy.
Yeah.
Like staying at really low HPs to farm out.
Meanwhile, Jaimari is just trying to do his best to keep this game held together. All by himself, he's trying to hunt down Whisper.
Oh, it's anti-mage by the Grant.
Oh, Anti-Mage lost his Ags.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because he got it in
yeah.
spell.
Yeah. I don't know. Everyone said that he was going to be broke. He definitely just isn't good again. Works for me. Do you guys like to see changes made from the pro scene or from the pub scene?
Pro.
It's, I believe the Republicans call it a trickle-down effect. Oh, nice dodge there from Tomato, but he can't really get away. The Chain Frost is going to come in, though, from the other side. Infamous are trying to jump in here with the Fiend's Grip on Jaimari as well. A nice block in for the shards, but Morphling blocked up in the air. The telekinesis took so long and actually delayed Atun pursuit on Whisper, who's now looking to be able to get a blink away, but just won't be able to get it. Too much damage. Over time, he still killed him. What? Come on, Atun.
Atun, you were good.
Atun, you guys are literally turning the game around and you just die because of your greed again. Dude, Jaimari is, my boy has the Adidas sweatband on. He is actually, who stopped the grip anyways? I actually didn't see, but they saved Jaimari's life and the fight.
Actually did that.
Okay, we'll give it to him.
Oh, they carried dust.
Papita. He does have a Pro Strike. Maybe he can get down to the low ground in time. Blink up in 1 second. Franks is up as well, but the blink from Papita is just a half a second faster.
You made me flinch there.
I physically flinched. I feel you definitely let it rip.
Managed to grab Jaimari. Jaimari does have a
gripped in
BKB up,
midair
but
in
Prada
the tree.
actually managed to get the Monkey King onto the trees. Monkey King drops down into that blast and doesn't have a BKB to protect himself.
It's all that ward right there they have. The Bane got the grip off because of that ward. Nice job. Dude, he just gripped him on the that was sick. They're back.
I was like, why isn't he?
Yeah, why is he just
dead?
dancing? Yeah, well, he's just chilling.
So wait, is it that little blue part right there on the branch?
Well, no, I think he gripped him while he was jumping.
Mid-air.
He gripped him midair, just like we saw last game. That people are doing some crazy stuff with Rubik now, like pulling him off when he's like changing trees.
Yeah, that's interesting. He actually still maxed out telekinesis,
especially within. Wait, what's the AOE on it?
Arcane Supremacy.
Doesn't show you.
No idea.
Whatever.
Oh, I mean, it's only for him. It's
because it's only him. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess that's fine, right? If you're support, because like if it was still the aura, you'd get it for your invoker, but then that would just be insanely broken.
Well, also invoker's on the enemy team.
Wait, he is? Oh yeah. Dude,
good ward on the high grail.
He's played on both.
Schofield is going to be able to steal Ice Shards. Actually tries to push himself out of that Ice Shards. He actually did it.
Oh, no.
What a madman. Tomato misses out on the Boundless Strike, though.
He split the wickets.
Schofield performing some high-tier maneuvers, and the point and click of everybody else on his team doesn't really work.
What happened? He actually just there was 2 ways he could have gone with that staff.
Yeah.
And he went straight down the middle and missed both of them.
I mean,
Dude,
right?
Schofield's like, come on, dude. I just shards out of an enemy shards, and you can't hit Boundless Strike?
Yeah.
Do you know who misses that all the time? God, it was the newbie carry.
Moogie?
Moogie.
Moogers?
I remember at 1 ESL he missed like 4 in a row. I didn't know you could miss that spell.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that.
Were they just straight up misses, or were they something like that where you want to go for 2 instead you get 0?
Tomato.
See ya!
That's like the 3rd time they've caught him.
Dude, Jay Mari's back. He is
killing
actually
it.
back. He really is. Like, this Morphling is actually below the Centaur. But Jay Mari's just like solo carrying him right now.
He like refuses to let Attune throw this game.
Yeah, he's like, you can farm his 500 HP as much as you want. I'm going to play well.
I didn't realize that Attune's net worth was that bad.
Yeah, I thought he was at least 4th. But he is way down there.
He's below the Centaur.
At least your Tusk has a little bit of farm. It's always good to get him. Oh, he has a gem. That's why. Okay. Gem and Blink. I like that.
Whisper chases down Prada. Now going to be caught by Jaimari, though. On top of the cliff area, Jaimari is going to push him down with a deafening blast, but didn't have the meteor. It was still on cooldown, unfortunately. But a jump inside the pit. They are going to be able to grab the Aegis onto Attune. That's going to be saved.
This game is so weird.
It feels like Infamous played really well for like 10 minutes, and then they just stopped doing what worked. Or the BKB came online in Invoker. I think that might have actually made a big difference.
The BKB helped a lot.
Yeah. Like, because he got gripped in that one middle fight, even though he was BKB'd, but they canceled it, and, like, you're not doing damage to him. Like, people say grip counters BKB, right? But more than likely your grip's going to get canceled, and not doing damage or anything, I mean, it's not the best counter.
Radiant's top tower
It's interesting.
It is locked down.
He went for the 120 damage on Lich.
Over what?
Over the Frost Blast cooldown. Goes down to a 3-second cooldown.
You just don't have mana, right, without sacrifice?
Yeah, I guess so.
120 damage is
It's a lot.
lot.
That's like, how many relics is that? Relics is 60, right? That's just 2 relics. So from a monetary standpoint, he is getting 7,600 gold in 1 talent. Cap. Tell me that's not a lot.
Well, he's also, like, not even...
That's just monetary value.
Not
Can't
even,
argue with that.
Not even Octarine Core. Not even Octarine Core can give you that much cooldown
That's what
reduction.
I'm saying. That's nuts. You have to take it.
That's 2.5 Octarine Cores.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I love looking at like some of that stuff is monetary. Like that one, right? I mean, it's on a Lich, but it is worth a lot. And then you get like a 20 move speed talent on Life. So like, this is the best talent of all time. It's just weird.
Prada
the worst
just
is-
discovered a word with its face.
Like the 10% magic
Get out of there, Frank! Oh, the
Frank's-
Sinister Gaze locks him into the snowball save. Is going to be there. Jaimari's in the side trying to help out Frank as well.
Frank's
Tomato
good.
turns and fights him. They
No,
do
he's
manage to get
not.
the dust onto Jaimari. He does eventually die. Moo's going to be chased away by Attune, but it's Jaimari's life that is all important right now, and that's where Infamous fully commits.
There you go. There's a fight. A straight up 5-on-5. Well, actually, it was 4-on-5 because a Bane was just caught out elsewhere on the map. But there you go. Just play as a team. Didn't get the gem, though.
Or maybe. Maybe they still will. Papita grabs him with a Burrow Strike. Matthew trying to get to the high ground, but they can just chase him
Got it.
down. That is
What?
the gem on the ground. And
Oh,
Attune! He does manage to
got
grab it and gets away with it. Now Prada tries to come in and go for the Fiend's Grip. Instantly stopped. And now, maybe he just cost Attune his Aegis life as well.
They're all here.
Jaimari
They're in your
looking to
base.
be able to catch somebody here. Papita Cold Snap does manage to get out of range of that tier 3.
That's a costly buyback Invoker now.
I think if the Bane doesn't die there, they probably don't have to buy back Invoker.
Yeah.
Because the Centaur's about to be up too. And you can hold with that Aegis.
Yeah. He should have just sat back. Like, he went for a super grip. What would that, like, grip or sleep have done either?
Yeah.
Should have just sat back. Because that was a good play by Attune saving your gem.
It was sick play. The gem's going to mean a lot here. It's how you kill the Sand King, the Invoker. You'd save so much gold on Dust.
And map control, even. Like,
Yeah, I'll buy a
it's really
gem.
big. You'll buy a gem, but you won't buy a sentry.
I'll hook up the guys with the gem.
How far ahead would you have to be?
He's at that point where he's looking at his 7th item,
Yeah.
and his team finally,
Is it
you know,
Moon Shard or a gem? That is the question. I'll get the Moon Shard. Okay, BKB on Morph. I don't know how much damage he'll actually do, but at least he won't just die to one ability.
The Ags is almost up for the Centaur as well.
It's a big team fight. It didn't get nerfed at all, right?
No, still 40% damage reduction.
Invisibility.
I don't know, this game, Infamous has a little bit of control, but it definitely feels like Radiant, they haven't given up. I think this Tinker's just super farm. Like, if you pick him off once, you might be in a good spot, but that's going to be real hard. He has a full sheet.
Maybe it's going to be Toon who's going to be caught instead. Prada tries to buy him some time with the Nightmare, turns around. BKB goes and runs over Schofield, turns into a Monkey King, stuns him some more, but Schofield's actually still alive and is now going to be saved by the Lich. A Fiend's Grip from the side, now stolen by Schofield, canceled. Tomato lays into Prada. Toon's going to be caught on top of the trees as well. Tomato will finish him up over here. Jaimari is laying in some damage as best he can. That'll be able to bring back some of the fight, but now Tomato's back. Frank does manage to stop the gaze though, and Jaimari gets the triple kill on him, slows down Tomato, snowball through Tomato to go and catch the extra hero in Schofield. They're trying to get both, and they'll have both too. Schofield's have to blink up in 1 second time, so maybe he will get away.
Schofield wins the gem. They all die except him, but he gets the gem out.
Schofield on this Rubik has been so sick this game.
I can't believe he saved the gem there. Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that was that Tusk play too, where he blinked behind the other guy, so he snowballed through him and stunned both. That was slick.
Yeah, that was.
Both these 4 players are playing really well. That's just the nature of 4 play, right? Like, I wonder how, like, when you're girl, like me, I just like playing 5 because I like not having to be useful. Like that, honestly, that's why. Like, I can just make some calls.
No
and do that.
pressure.
Like, but like a 4 role, it feels weird, right? Because it feels like you have like the
The
cockiness of a 2-player, right? Yeah. Like you're the cockiness, but you're playing support. I don't know. I wonder how you get chosen. It's like the Sorting Hat at Harry Potter.
No, what it is you actually just don't like farming that much.
What house is what?
You
then?
just like running around killing things.
I would say carry players are definitely Slytherin.
Yeah.
I would say Hufflepuff is 5. Hufflepuff's definitely 5.
Hufflepuff is a hard 5.
Yeah, Hufflepuff's the PPD 5, like the 6. And then
Gryffindor's off lane.
I'd say Gryffindor, yeah, because they're like noble. Like they've been through it. They got one good patch with the Iron Talon Poor Man's Shield.
Also, they're a little arrogant enough to say, "Oh, I could do 1 versus 3."
Yeah, exactly. And then Slytherin.
So that means
Is middle?
Does that mean mid is Ravenclaw?
Nah, they're not smart.
All right, 4 positions are Ravenclaw.
4 positions are Ravenclaw.
Yeah. Sure.
There's
the mid,
no
then?
way middle is Ravenclaw. They, I know some middle players in the IQs. No offense. No.
Mid players are muggles.
Yeah,
Dude,
mid players are mudbloods.
I'm a competitive 4 player.
Grant, don't use that
I am
racist
sorry.
turn
I am
on,
sorry.
on the broadcast. Jesus.
This is how you get taken away from the major.
I'm sorry. New movie sucked, if anyone was wondering. That's all I had to say. I won't spoil it.
You saw it?
I saw it.
With who?
My sister. It was like the 3 days I was home between this.
I don't know why I asked. Like, it didn't really affect me.
You sounded so surprised that Grant would see a movie.
You would go
with
without me?
somebody.
Oh.
Another
Toon is
rip.
dead.
Dude, yeah, the Schofield,
Schofield.
right? That's a Bane versus Rubik matchup, too, though. That is literally the worst matchup for, like, Bane, I think. Because he gets a guaranteed grip, right? You can't cast anything. It's actually so bad. Laning phase, it's great for Bane. That's it.
Whoa, whoa, what's happening? They've caught Whisper. That is a big kill.
You can't die there.
That'll actually save the fact that a Toon gets picked off. Jaimari and Matthew do it once again.
Yep. And they ping out the Tinker ward that was up there, but you're already dead now. It doesn't matter.
They just keep trading. It's like one core dies and somebody gets an advantage and then they just flip.
I feel like the Tinker dying is like the worst possible thing.
Tinker's always an interesting hero because people always complain about how annoying he is to play against, and he is.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong,
absolutely.
but the hero gets scaled back so quickly when you just kill him once. Like
He does.
if you can catch him in the middle of his Aghanims build-up or his Blink build-up, the hero gets delayed by so much because all of his items are expensive.
They're just going to run it Infamous.
Like, Kai is the one cheap item. Everything after that, you're spending a dime on.
Dire are scanning.
Papita positioning himself to break a smoke. They do actually know Jaimari's here, but they missed out on that kill. They do spot him now with the dust out, but he's going to be able to slow down a lot of these heroes. Frank's going to be able to get the jump in. They're going to try and blow up the Lich first. Toon and Matthew are going to chase down Schofield on the side here. Telekinesis out, toss him back into a Toon, stalling him up, but Matthew immediately blinks back onto him. Ice shards locked in the trees a little bit. No, he's going to be telekinesis. Won't be able to get that blink off in time. Schofield can't juke it long enough. Back over here, though.
Whisper
the
again.
buyback. Whisper.
That's a dieback.
He just diebacked, and now Infamous Tomato's going to have to try and break his way out of here, Frank.
They're all buying back for this.
Radiant's middle tower is
What?
under attack.
Whisper, baby. You. What? This is a 37-minute dieback on a Tinker. Oh no. Dude, Frank's been having, like, Frank's actually just, I mean, he's not been the greatest player, but he's done exactly what an offlaner has to do, right? That's why we classified him like that. Like, he's just making these little plays, getting the pickoffs when he needs to, and then you hit the R button with 40% reduction. Frank's doing his job.
I think Whisper thought that they were going to win the fight because two heroes were isolated on the left. Like the
Yeah.
Morph and the Tusk. This is how much impact Schofield's having, that he can occupy those two heroes for that long.
Dire's
Yeah.
middle
But
tower is under attack.
I mean, if you're gonna be in the middle of the fight like that, like they will catch you, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
And now without your high ground defense mechanism, you're gonna have to win this fight for
Dire's middle barracks
such a
are
long
under
time without your main hero.
Moose just throwing out the Chain Frost to try and do some damage, clears through some of the creeps, but
Kill the melee racks, guys. Come on.
no frost shielded again. Aha!
Look at this.
Dire's top tower
Dude,
is
it
under
takes
attack.
no damage.
And they have a tune who doesn't really do anything. There's Jmar's like, all right, boys, I'm here.
I think they can get a second set, maybe.
I don't think you go
25
for it, though.
seconds? I would go for it. Jaimari forced to pop his BKB here. The Centaur
Run over the hill.
Stampede goes off, so he can run over the Ice Shards that
Yep.
were previously blocking.
They're gonna Roche then. Is it up?
It's got to be.
I don't think you can. I mean, you can
Yeah, you do.
try.
Yeah, it's
but if
up.
Tinker just gets a couple good marches without vision, I don't know.
They have to do it fast.
Dude, Jamari's playing sick this game.
God, you guys are the aggressive player. I used to be that guy. If you're not pushing your, I would not have gone for that second Rax, I don't think.
I think the Roche.
really passive.
I think the
Roche
Roche
is
is a
fine.
better idea.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Even that, I kind of nervous about this Roche, but the Tinker just, I think he realizes he can't just go put some sick marches.
Sunstrike is going to be able to spot him out, but what a jump in from Papita. Can he actually snatch up the
gets it? Who
Aegis?
gets
It's
it?
on the ground.
No
It's still
one.
there, but he's tossed up in the air.
Jaimari.
Jaimari does manage to save everything there by picking up the Aegis
Whisper's
there.
dead again.
Papita is still going to be able to get off that epicenter, though, with Whisper dead. Tomato has to battle through this with Papita. See if they can bring down these cores. As his Boker comes back up, immediately Frost shielded up. Schofield on the side and actually stolen up Fiend's Grip once again, but
Frank.
didn't have enough time to be able to bring down Jaimari. Tossed up in the air. Down again, up again. The Monkey King just on a wild roller coaster ride. And it's going to end with his life. And now it's Thunder Predator who are going to end this game. Infamous do not have enough buybacks to stop this upcoming push.
Oof.
I gotta say, Whisper, I just didn't see his impact. Like, in the past 5 minutes, I thought he played a good game up until now, and then you die back, like, technically twice. You don't do the buyback twice, but you die twice while it's on cooldown.
That's the
I
scary
didn't
part
see,
about
like,
playing
it.
Tinker. It's
It
that
is.
if you just get caught like that,
It's good warding, right? Good warding will be Tinker.
Yeah.
And, like, if you're warded around Roche, what's he gonna do?
he does change the way that you have to play, which is why I think most people have a problem with him.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower
But I mean, if you're
has fallen.
smart, you're patient. That's the thing about killing Tinker. If you're patient, you'll get the kills on him.
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's
So do
top
most people
barracks
take
has
Tornado
fallen.
lift time now? I've seen a couple
Dire's
people,
top
but,
barracks has fallen.
like,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
no, he didn't. What the hell?
Yeah.
Why is it so long?
Good question.
Like, right? It
Maxed
looks
out.
way longer than before. I mean, they're just winning the game, by the way, so it's whatever.
Well, Whisper is back, but
Dire's bottom tower has
they only
fallen.
need to finish up this lane of Rags for
Dire's
Megas.
bottom barracks are under
They're gonna get it.
And you actually
Matthew
don't have
does
your
manage to get the
roofing.
Yule Scepter on him.
attack.
They don't get the snowball off, though, so Matthew's actually going to die here. Still Megas.
Is that their gem, though? I mean, not the biggest deal, but
Now have mega
Huh.
creeps.
they get it, and that's just Megas. Thunder Predator, they're looking juicy.
Juicy.
So is it? How does the minor work? Sorry, I can't believe we're in this, like the second thing. So it's one team from each region to a minor, right? And then two for two regions, I believe.
yeah,
It's 8 teams.
some get 2.
Wonder. I didn't see. They haven't announced that yet, right? I don't think.
I think they did.
I mean, it's Europe. Obviously, is one of them. I just didn't know who the second one would be.
Based on like, I guess it depends on, because the NA already has 3 slots.
For the mage.
Yeah. So maybe it's.
It's not it. There. Well, who? I would probably rather give it. China.
Who knows?
It depends.
I think somebody made an argument that Southeast Asia actually had
Nah.
overall a pretty good showing.
I mean, What are your best teams? You've got, I wouldn't say Mineski's top 2. Ooh, this Chain Frost.
Chain Frost and the big Cataclysm hit on Papita. That does a lot of damage. He's gonna need to burrow strike out of here and blink away. Tomato looks to go back in with Whisper on the side, just blow off Jaimari. Tomato sees his opportunity to be able to strike, see if they can catch a Toon. A Toon wave forms out. Papita at hot pursuit. They are going to be able to boot to travel 2 in Whisper if possible. A Toon is forced to pop his BKB now, but he still needs to get out. Turns back into the Sand King. Burrow strikes into the high ground. Wave forms a little bit farther away, but all this mobility just can't seem to get him away from Infamous. They get on top of them right next to the Shrine finally, and now with all this permanent lockdown from the Tinker, he will fall. Infamous will hold just a little bit longer, but the Mega Creeps have already done their job. They've taken down full tier 4s.
Wait, he went the laser damage too over the mini stuff. All right. Without. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I don't like it. Yeah, I don't. I'm pretty sure the mini stun owns. It just like messes with people.
For sure.
But I don't know. I don't think it matters right now. It's his first Mega Creeps, right? Is there a chance Dire comes back from this?
It would take. They'd have to get another set of picks.
Fights like that, right?
Yeah. Like if you hold high ground for long enough and you can force buyback rotations, then maybe. Yeah. Then you put it in a weird position. The key here is that you have to force a buyback on the Invoker
no!
Here.
That was not the synergy they were hoping for. Prada trying to keep himself alive with the brain zap, but it's going to be blown up by Whisper now.
Okay, so this is how you do it. So you try to force a buyback out, and where's the creep wave?
There is no creep wave.
Okay, this is rough. Then you can't force the buyback out.
You have a lot of damage.
They're just going to keep going for pickoffs.
Yeah, I guess you get enough kills where
they see him.
Papita leads.
Oh, God.
Schofield follow this up. Matthew.
This is sick play. I don't know if it's good, but it's sick play. I actually don't know if it's... This is the problem. Like, you actually need Lich to win a team fight.
Save the
creep
wave.
You need him defending the base.
Save the creep wave.
They're trying. The range creeps. No. Oh no, he's aggroed over. The one melee creep. He's a monster.
Yo, help him. Tomato,
save your range creep. No.
Oh my God. That boy is a beast. The melee creep, not Tomato.
Oh, they're going for an epicenter play. The Stampedo's already got off. Papita, abort mission. He's trying to get out. Tornado's going to catch him, though. They're going to try and jump on a Jaimari with Tomato with the burrow strike in, but Jaimari got off the BKB. Frank hits Papita up with a stun. Tomato with his BKB is going to be able to get the Jingu stacks on Frank, but doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. And Papita, he's just out of gas now. The Cataclysm thrown out. Schofield actually hits a big centaur stomp on the Bane, but Atune is still in hot pursuit. He's going to be able to jump into the trees, spot Schofield, but can't get down fast enough. They put damage on him. Looks like the rest of Infamous should be able to get out, but they were forced to buyback on Papita, who now is going to show himself. Misses the burrow strike. Frank with a 4-staff away. They are going to be able to get the Wukong's command. Frank is so tanky. He's got 5,000 health.
You're not killing him either way.
I have no idea why they're going for the biggest man in this game.
Dude,
on the side, they blew him up. Atune gets taken out, but Whisper stuck in the trees. Now a meteor's gonna roll him down. A snowball as well. The boulder after boulder. Chase down, brings down Whisper, dead for 100 seconds. And Tomato without a BKB left to the mercy of the Fiend's Grip. They do manage to stop that one Prada, canceled by Papita, and Tomato trying to get away with his Shadow Blade, but spotted. Yule Sceptered into the mercy of Frank, who has no mercy. He'll bring down the monkey. Everyone from Infamous is either dead or buying back, and their throne is under assault, so that is it. Infamous will call it for this second game. Thunder Predator will 2-0.
They are not. Tomato left before any of the GGs were dropped. He cannot be happy. I mean, at least you're not out, right? You go to the loser's bracket, but you don't really want to be there. Like, especially this early.
Aren't they out?
They're out. There is no loser's bracket anymore.
It's GSL.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Wow, that's... wait, you can't pull up my screen. Never mind. Does this thing work? That is... I wouldn't GG either. I'll be honest. You can call someone salty, but, like, right? Like, you're out of a tournament.
Grant, all that's being revealed is that you and I are real toxic players.
I'm not. Well, I don't play Dota with other people that I'm not friends with, though. So at least my toxicity is fine.
I see.
I don't like solo queue. No, but I don't know. Thunder Predator looks like a real team. Like, how I mean that is that you can see they understand how to play the map, and they understand how to play together. Like, you'll see what in NA when Team Runes like went to Dream League, they had no clue to do either of that. They weren't team focused. They didn't know how to play the map. Like, there is one way to correctly play the map, and if you're not doing that, you're doing it incorrectly. I think even though Attune had a god awful game, right? They still managed to win on the back of just good team fighting. Like, they always can fall back on good team fighting.
So your 4 teams heading into the playoffs. They've got Infamous here will match up against Pain Gaming. Infamous Young managed to bring down Playmakers.
RoboZ!
And they will match up against
the
Test
X-Pain
123, a.k.a. X-Pain. X-Pain X.
Yes. So, I don't know. I'm excited. We're casting the Pain Thunder Predator one. I'm curious to see. Predator is on a roll. While I think Pain is clearly the better team, sometimes just playing 2 games of form, getting warmed up, actually feeling good about yourself is a lot better than just having to play.
Dude, Thunder Predator was working everybody in the quals last time.
Yeah.
Like that,
that was back when they had King Tekka, though.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, man.
And they also had... Were they the ones who had the macro situation?
Yeah, that was
yeah,
a 2.
yeah. That's why they got
that was
banned,
a 2.
dude. That's what we were just talking about at the beginning of the broadcast.
Not just, but yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, right? Like, everyone who knows Attune, we don't have to talk about it, but it's just he didn't need to use it. Like, he's a very good player without it. And that's why I'm glad to see. I think they're almost guaranteed a minor. Because I think if they're not going to a major, I really think they'll destroy Infamous Young, right? That's the only other, like, team that could beat him for a minor slot
I can't believe that Infamous Young
got
is
farther.
in, but
who else is on that team, Cap? I don't know if you have a chance to look. I know it's RoboZ.
Yeah.
Isn't it like Valkyra's on that team?
Yes, he is on that team. That's literally the only 2 names that I know.
Recognize.
Infamous Young also have Nada, Yodomi, and Pamplona.
I know everyone knows Nada. He has that picture of
I know, yeah.
He has that pop star that sings.
I don't think that's that Nada. There's an NA Dota Nada, I think you're thinking of.
Is it 2 different Nadas?
There are 2 different Nadas. I don't know if what you're describing.
The guy that I have has that chick that just got out of rehab. I can't remember, actually.
Lindsay Lohan?
No.
Oh. Wait, what kind of music are we talking about? You say K-pop?
Demi Lovato. He has a picture of Demi Lovato.
K-pop?
No, I never said it was K-pop.
Oh, I thought
you said pop star.
Oh,
okay.
Pop
Not K-pop.
I mean, most
star.
pop stars are K-pop now. There's not really big pop stars besides like Bieber's out.
Why is Bieber out?
He got married?
He's like married. He doesn't want to do music anymore.
Really?
Or I mean, he hasn't, right?
You're
in like
more
2
in
years.
touch with the pop culture.
I read TMZ every night, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Why not? If I'm just going to lay in my bed, might as well get up to date with normie shit 2 minutes a day. I love Justin Bieber. Yeah, so who do you think who's qualifying for the major? Is it just Pain and Pain X?
I believe so.
I think Thunder Predator can do it.
Who do you think? But they would have to beat.
I think it'd be Test 1, 2, 3 that they'd beat.
In the lower bracket?
Yeah.
They would have to.
I think that's
I think it's possible.
fair enough, yeah.
So you guys think Pain is that step above Pain X?
I mean, Pain just have the experience, and they are reliable in that regard.
But they have veteran presence.
Right.
That's true. I think Pain X is better. I think Kitrek is definitely an upgrade from...
For 40R?
It was 40R, yeah. Because like you actually bring drafting and a little bit of leadership. Because I don't think ADR was doing any of that.
And better communication as well.
Yeah, I mean they were one of the few teams who took a game off OG in the TI, right? In the TI qualifiers, they beat Wind and Rain, beat OG one game. Like looking back at that now, it's like wow, I can't believe they did that. Pretty impressive. So shout out to Kitrek.
All right, guys. Well, we are going to. There is a half an hour break, I believe, between series. So we are going to take a break. I don't know if we'll be back before that half hour mark or what's going to be going on, but you be sure to stick around. Thunder Predator versus Pain is going to be a fun series to watch, and you can just do what Grant does during this break and catch up on all your normie shit.
Yeah, stick around or else.